So simultaneous equations. The first thing we need to know is what are simultaneous equations. So basically, we start from the word simultaneous. Simultaneous means something that is happening at the same time, right? Simultaneous. It means something that is happening at the same time. So simultaneous equations are a set of two or more equations that share the same variables and are solved together. Okay. Okay. So simultaneous equations are a set of two or more equations that share the same variable and are solved together. So first thing is two or more equations. So one equation cannot be called a simultaneous equation. It must be two equations or more than two equations. Next, they share the same variables. So whatever variables you have in one of the equations must be exactly the same variables you have in the next equation. So one, two or more equations. Two, they share common variables. And three, they are solved together. So if they are solved together, then the question is, what does it mean to solve an equation? To solve an equation means to find the numerical value of the variables that makes the left side of the equation equal to the right side of the equation. Okay. So if you have, for example, two equations like this, 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. So 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. On its own, you cannot call this a simultaneous equation because it does not meet this requirement, two or more. This is just one equation. So this is not a simultaneous equation. But when you have another equation, 5x minus 3y is equal to 37. Now, let's see if these are simultaneous equations. First, two equations. So we have two equations. So it meets this criteria. Second, they share the same variables. So here the variables are x and y. Over here the variables are x and y. So since they share the same variables, we can see that they are simultaneous equations. Next, for them to be called simultaneous equations, we have to solve them together. Okay. So now there are different methods of solving simultaneous equations. Let's write down the methods. So methods of solving simultaneous equations. The first method we are going to consider is substitution method. Substitution method is one of the methods of solving simultaneous equation. The next method is elimination method. And the third one is graphing method. Graphing method. So now we're going to start with the substitution method. So what we are going to do is we're going to solve some set of questions using the substitution method, and then we'll solve those same set of questions using elimination method to see if we are going to arrive at the same answer. Okay. So if we arrive at the same answer, that means our methods of solving are accurate. But if at the end of the day we solve using the two methods and we don't get the same answer, it means that we did not solve correctly, because solving with any of these three methods is expected to give you exactly the same answer, right? If done properly. So let's start with the substitution method.